I understand that we've cut 6 sports. I understand that the athletics team modeled a 10% budget cut like other departments. But if they can model that budget cut by cutting 6 sports, why then do we need to also increase? Why can't we cut more? I think that the university needs to be a bit more transparent about its priorities in athletics with respect to academics.
Well, first of all, if I can address the second part of your question, we've been higher education again. But I would be untruthful if I stood here and guaranteed it wouldn't happen. I hope it won't. We'll try to prevent it. If it looks like it will, and that would be truly awful, we'll get as prepared for it as we can. And just as we did this year, try to prevent the impacts on students to the greatest extent possible.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, President McCormick. I'm David Maxson with Rutgers Centurion. Over the summer, I visited Old Queens on behalf of many members of the Rutgers community to ask if we would be allowed to hang the American flag in a Rutgers classroom at our complete expense. Unfortunately, we were told we could not by Vice President Blindman's office. Moreover, Dean Traxler, to whom we were all introduced at the beginning of this meeting as new university staff senator, said our hanging of the American flag wasn't a good idea. Whereas Dean Stillwagon expressed fear about hanging the American flag because it was considered propaganda by the university. You said in your speech that we have a lot to be proud of at Rutgers. I find it quite difficult to be proud of a university with this sentiment. Are you, President McCormick, going to continue your tacit support of these sentiments, or will you strive to rectify this tragic injustice towards a banner, our banner, whose principles so many, from Colonel Henry Rutgers himself to the many stationed today throughout the world, have fought and died to defend? What will you do to ensure that this great insult to that flag, which stands behind you now, does not continue?
There has been and never will be an insult to the American flag on the Rutgers campus. It flies proudly at dozens of locations around our university, including right outside the front of the building in which I have my office, and it will continue to fly there and in all of the other locations. The specific proposition for putting an American flag in every classroom is a complicated one. I regret if a Rutgers official made a hasty decision, and I doubly regret, although I suspect it really isn't true, that anyone involved expressed disrespect for the American flag in the process of making that decision. But I will convene a group of students and administrators to revisit that and to ask why they so decided. Meanwhile, the American flag will proudly fly here and in dozens, if not hundreds, of other places around Rutgers.
I appreciate the hanging American flag there, and I hope to follow up. Thank you.
Hello, President McCormick. This is an email message from